Hey guys, what is going on? This is Chris and Anthony here, looking at today's games for Saturday. Yes, it's Saturday, Saturday the 27th. We haven't done videos in a couple days. We do apologize for that. But anyway, I hope you guys been doing good since in our absence. Um, we've been playing every day. We just haven't been doing the videos. So yeah. Anyway, we did play last night. 314 was our highest. This was on our premium page, and Anthony scored 306. So, we got two lineups over 300, so that's good. So, like I said, if you haven't checked out our premium page, we'll have it in the comment section. Just click on it, and you guys can head over there. For the most part, we're doing pretty good over there. Some nights it's not 300, but that's because the cash line's low. But we're still cashing for the most part. So, anyway. Get doing this one real quick. Just look over it really quickly. Chris Paul, heck of a night against Sacramento, 71. Mike Conley, a little bit of a dud. They didn't really need him, though, in the fourth quarter, so he didn't really play. Oladipo, 30 points, not too bad. Redick and Crawford both did terrible, even though Sacramento's really good against terrible against shooting guards, but 23 from Redick, not good at all. Paul George, probably the best small forward of the night, 50 points. Matt Barnes didn't score at all, 15 points. Yeah, he sucked. Paul Millsap, 44, really good there. And Gordon hovers around 30, so not bad there with 31. And then Brandon Wright was my GPP play for $3,700. So yeah, overall, pretty good night. 314, should have cashed everywhere. Some people used it 314, so yeah, overall pretty good night for us. Like I said, head on over there.
Yeah, Brandon
So,
Wright, man. That pick doesn't look so great, but I mean, you got what you needed 5 times.
well, yeah, I was looking at the I was looking and if you didn't get Brandon Wright, you had to spend up Todd or somebody because all the mid-range centers were terrible. So,
hmm
so I got Brandon Wright and he just opened up a lot of spots for me. So overall, it worked out pretty good. Only 18 points. I mean, he got more than freaking Matt Barnes, so he
Yep.
did pretty good. So without further ado, let's get into tonight's games. We got 7 games, some interesting matchups. As we know, we got Golden State, OKC, probably the game of the game of the night. That's going to be an interesting one in OKC. Some of the other ones are okay, but for the most part, that's going to be the game you're going to want to target. Maybe one or two other ones, but for the most part, that is it.
Yeah.
So let's get into it here. All right. First game we got is Minnesota and New Orleans, 217 over and under, and New Orleans by 4. So who you like in this one?
I kind of want to go.
217. So
Yeah, it's a good lineup to. I mean, it's a good line to attack. I'm thinking probably I might want to go back to Drew Holiday. I'm not positive though because, you know, obviously I'm going to try to fit in the two premier point guards of the night. But if I have to go lower, then maybe I'll go with him. Possibly Wiggins here.
yeah. Wiggins is a good pick here. Height is supposed to be 217, pretty high, over and under. Yeah, you got to go with Wiggins. I mean, he's a pure shooter, as we know. Pelicans are not good against shooting guards, so the only bad thing about him, though, if you look on 2-8, he faced him and only got 19 points, so that's not good there. But I think he will rebound here. His price 6,600. It's a little high. I wish he was about 6,000, but maybe I don't think he's a safe cash game, but GPP.
Yeah.
Aaron Gordon's back, huh? Interesting. So, yeah, Aaron Gordon's back. Do you like Ricky Rubio? New Orleans not the best against point guards.
Um,
He's been pretty
I,
good though if you look at it.
yeah, he
Only
covers
got
value. I don't
24
mind
against
him
New Orleans though last
so
time out.
much. Yeah, I don't mind him so much. I don't know how much he's going to be a GPP play for you. I mean, 7,000. He's pretty much going to cover value for you, and that's probably about it.
Yeah, for me he's probably a cash game, not a safe cash game pick, but he's not a GPP play just because not much upside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean maybe a cash game, but for the most part, I mean he should do half decent.
As we found
But
out lately, even with cash game plays, you still need that upside possibility. You don't want to just shoot for value only because I mean we've seen how that has worked out.
yeah, I mean if you get one or two guys that gets you 30 points, that's fine. But yeah, you definitely want to find that one or two guys and that usually get 25, but are going to get you 35 that night. So
Yeah, we're looking for 6 times value at least.
yeah. Um, do you like Towns and Davis are going against each other? That's going to be a good matchup to see. Um,
Yeah, that surely is.
do you like any of them or?
I mean, who do you think is going to get the better of it? It looks like Carl Anthony mediocre game
Yeah, I think Towns is
last
going
time
to.
out
I mean,
against him.
Davis is. The only, I
Yeah.
mean, I know he's not on the injury list, but we talked about it that the fall against OKC,
Hmm. Kind of
it
tweaked
looked
his
pretty
knee
bad.
there. Yeah, and
Yeah,
he was down on the ground clutching it, and you
I mean,
know,
usually for most players, I wouldn't really care, but since it's Anthony Davis,
yeah, he's Mr. Glass.
yeah. I mean, I know he's not on the injury report or anything, but who knows? It might be lingering, but um,
If that's the case, does that open the door for Ryan Anderson for you?
yeah. I mean,
Maybe as a tournament
he's been
play, I
half
think.
decent. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't mind him. Minnesota, 32 points against Minnesota. So yeah, he's a GPP play. I don't mind him. Still gets pretty good minutes. And if for some reason Davis does get hurt, we've seen what Ryan Anderson does when Davis leaves the game. So I'm
Hmm.
not saying it's going to happen, but it could happen. So
Yeah. What about Gorgie Dang?
at the center position, yeah, I like him. He's going to be at the center position. What did he do last time out? 33. Covers
Respectable.
value. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's a cash game. He had one 9-point game and a 19-point, but for the most part, he's a cash game. And we were just talking about it. He can get you 30, 35 points, but he does have the ability, to get you upper 30s to low 40s. He can do that. So that's what we're looking for. So
Yeah.
yeah, I like Gorgie. If they would put him back to the center position though on
Hmm.
FanDuel, but yeah, I do like him tonight. But
Yeah, it'd be
yeah,
nice
I
if they
don't
could
mind
put Carl
Davis.
Anthony at power forward and Dang
Yeah,
over at center.
yeah. I mean, I don't mind Davis tonight. Like I said, the over and under is pretty high. I think he will have a pretty good game. He got 42 against him last time out. only 31 minutes. So if you add 4 or 5 more minutes to that, he gets you 47, 48 points. So yeah, I actually do like Anthony Davis. Like I said, the injury thing just bugs me a little bit.
Hmm.
So um,
What about at the small forward? Are you liking any of these
no,
punts?
no. Do you? You like
Um,
Shabazz?
he got 26 last time against New Orleans. That's the only thing that's intriguing. I don't think it's obviously it's not cash game safe or anything. This is purely a tournament punt.
Yeah. One guy I guess maybe. He's for the most part he's pretty cheap. Zach Levine, maybe. He's been pretty
Yeah,
consistent.
that's the thing is how deep do you really want to go?
I mean, he's been consistent. I mean,
Yeah,
I know that's not what you're looking for. $4,900, which he was about 4,400 bucks for what he's putting up. But
yeah, 5,000 is, well, 4,900. Basically 5,000 is, it's a little bit much for me to pay for a guy who is going to get 20, possibly 25.
yeah, um, I mean, I guess the only good thing is he's pretty consistent at 24, 25. But If you're looking
Yeah,
for upside,
if
nowhere
you're
to be
looking for
found.
just consistency, then maybe kind of like a guy like Patrick Beverly.
Yeah, if you're just looking for a guy to get you 24, 25, um, maybe not too bad of a play. Um, who knows? Maybe Zach LaVine. I mean, because honestly, if you think of it, if most of your guys are getting 30, 35, there's always going to be that one guy that only gets you 23, 24, but that is fine. So, like I said, the good thing he's consistent, not much upside at all. But if you're just looking for a cheapish guy, not the cheapest guy, but a cheaper guy, maybe Levine, but for the most part, not really on my radar.
Yeah, probably not.
So,
Probably just about does it for everybody here.
Norris Cole, and he's all over the
He had
place.
a decent game out.
36, yeah.
21 last time against Minnesota.
Hmm.
I think that 36. It was a product of Drew Holiday getting into
Yep.
early foul trouble.
Yep.
I don't know how realistic it is that he's going to do that again. We know that they really count on Drew.
Yeah, they do. I mean, they play Cole a little bit. The other thing, I don't know. I mean, I don't think Gordon's going to get many minutes tonight, but like I said, Gordon is going to come back, so
Yeah.
it may limit Cole just a little bit. So, I mean, Gordon probably only played 15 minutes, but yeah, I'm not too high on Cole tonight. So, but Holiday, $7,700, so he's creeping up there.
Yeah.
But the good thing, like you said, 52 against Minnesota.
Yeah. The thing is I mean, I don't think he's going to repeat the foul trouble thing. Hopefully not.
No, he's playing an aggressive Westbrook. Rubio's obviously not as aggressive as Westbrook, so he should be fine. Do I think he's going to get 52? Probably not. But
yeah.
probably
I'll
around
hope for 42.
40. Yeah, 40. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. So, I mean, if he was facing $7,700, he's getting up there quite a bit. Rubio is a little bit cheaper, put up kind of the same numbers, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Holiday here. Rubio, not a bad pick, but I'm gonna go with Holiday. I think Holiday has a little bit more upside than Rubio tonight. So, all right. Anyway, we move on. Next game we got Portland and Chicago. This has no over and under because of Derrick Rose. So.
Yeah. So I think just
it's gonna be a blowout.
Plain and simple. Yeah, I'm just gonna avoid Rose completely. I'm not even gonna go. I'm not gonna go down that road.
I
you
like
Lillard. Damian Lillard?
I like him, but how much do they really need him? That's the thing.
I tell you what, he might go low owned tonight because everyone's going to be looking for Curry and Westbrook.
Yeah, I see about 40-45 from him tonight.
Yeah, I mean, and that's basically just barely covering value.
Yeah, he's projected at 44. So, it's Damian Lillard, really good pick. Like I said, the only bad thing is I do think that the Portland's going to blow out Chicago. Who knows? Maybe they don't. Maybe Chicago makes a close game.
They'll be on the back-to-back, right? On the backside of a back-to-back. So,
yep.
Rose, nicked up.
Yeah.
This has a blowout, written all over it. So, really, what kind of ceiling does Lillard provide you?
This is kind of funny, but Lillard might be a GPP. He might be.
I mean, just because he's going to be solo owned, and if he gets you 40-45, that sets you apart from other people.
Yeah, I mean, if he's less than 15%, take advantage of it.
If he can get 50, man, you're cooking.
Yeah, you are. I mean, I think he'll be a little bit more owned than that, but for the most part, yeah, probably GPP play. It's hard to say that against for Lillard, but do you like CJ McCollum here, or is there just?
I just don't know if there's enough points to go around on a night where it might be a blowout.
Yeah, $7,500, still pretty respectable though.
Man, they took a crap on us though the other night.
Yeah. What about Maurice Harkless? I know he didn't do too good the last two games. He's going to get a lot of minutes here. because it could be a blowout. So who knows? Maybe Harkless gets you 20, 25. I think he might get 23, 24 points. GPP play.
Yeah, I might still be on him as a GPP play. The last two games, they look like snake bites, but we know that he can play at a level where he's getting 30 points, 35 points.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he's probably more realistic, probably like 25, 30 at the most. I think it's worth a shot in a tournament.
I don't know about 30.
30's,
I was thinking about 20.
High.
Yeah, I was thinking about 23 to 25 range.
Yeah.
30. Whew, man, I'd be picking him all day if I can get 30 out of him.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he's only a tournament play, though. You know what I mean? I mean,
yeah.
He's just definitely not cash safe.
No, he's not safe at all.
He was kind of turning the ball over, committing fouls.
Yeah, he was. I'm not picking him, but Doug McDermott. He's been half decent.
Yeah.
No, not against Minu.
Yeah, we know that you can't play small forwards who are playing Portland.
Yeah, this is just gonna be a blowout. This is just gonna be terrible. Trying to find some value, maybe Bobby Portis. He hasn't been doing good now.
Yeah.
Ed Davis.
I don't think I can go with him. I mean, what about Pau Gasol? You think Plumlee's going to hold it down?
Not for $9,000.
Right.
Oh.
On a night like this?
No. I mean, he did half decent without Rose. 36, nothing special.
That's not cool. When you're spending up that high and you guys not hitting value.
No. Yeah. So, I don't see anybody in this game. Maybe Mason Plum. Nah, I don't know. I don't see anybody. Like I said, maybe Leonard and a GP, but that's really it. I mean, like I said, this is going to be probably about a 15-point game, maybe. So 15-point difference. So
right, yeah.
All right, well, we'll move on. That was a trashy one. I mean, usually, if both teams were healthy, if Chicago was healthy, that'd be a very good matchup. But yeah. So. All right, next we got Houston and San Antonio, 212 over and under in San Antonio by 6. San Antonio, they've been winning, but hey, if you look at their last couple games, they've been really close. So, they were blowing people out quite a bit, but for the most part, they're pretty close. So, I don't know. I think this should be a close game for the most part. I think, as usual, San Antonio runs away with it in the fourth quarter, but I think it should be close for the most part. So, you like it, anyone?
This one's tough for me, man.
Danny Green.
Yeah, we know that shooting guard position is a weakness for Houston on the defensive side. He should be probably playing pretty big minutes. I don't know, man. 4.9 against Utah. I mean, it is Utah, but yeah, it is Utah. And 0 points scored. He must have had a really cold shooting night. I didn't see the game. I didn't really pay attention.
I didn't either. It was pretty close for the most part, but then, midway through the third and the fourth quarter, they were leading by 20 some points.
Oh, so. Dude, this game was ridiculously low scoring in the first half.
It was terrible.
39 to 36 or something like that.
Yeah. Last time Houston and the Spurs played, San Antonio blew them out 130 to 99. So
yeah, I just think they're too good defensively, and they capitalize on the mistakes that the Rockets make. Harden turns the ball over, dude.
Yeah, he does quite a bit. We know Harden's for the most part pretty good. I'm just gonna. Oh, what am I doing?
11 grand right now.
Yeah, way too much right now. That's just way too much. All right, the sound might come on, so I gotta mute that real quick. Just trying to look at the history. Um, see who did anything in this game. Come on. I know you're going to play. Done. Okay, there we go. I muted it. All right, let's go see what everybody did here. All right, Harden 20 points, Howard 13 points. Yeah, no one on Houston really didn't do anything. Yeah, one guy I was thinking of right away, and he did pretty good last time out. LaMarcus Aldridge, 25 and 10. I was thinking of him already. Danny Green, 18 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. So yeah, Danny Green, a good pick. Parker, 15 points, 7 assists. Boban, 13 points, 10 rebounds. That was without
without Timmy.
Yeah, so I don't mind Aldridge here. I was already thinking if you want to take somebody, and Danny Green, as I said, pretty good game. So yeah, I like Danny Green in the GPP.
Look at Dwight Howard, failure, 13 points, 8 rebounds.
Yeah. Yeah, I really do like Aldridge because his price is only $7,000. It dropped down $300. He hasn't been doing too good here, but as we know, Houston not too good down low. So yeah, I gotta attack Aldridge here.
Yeah, if there's one point of attack, that would probably be it. Maybe Danny Green on a cheaper side.
Yeah, Green's pretty cheap. Am I going to play Aldridge a lot? No, probably not. Maybe in one lineup. I think he'll get about 35, which it's okay. It's nothing, nice, but 35 points, it's okay. He's probably a cash game here.
One thing for me, I'm trying to be cognizant. I'm trying to find 5-6 times value around $4,000 to $5,000 range.
Yeah. Yeah, so Aldridge is probably not the guy that's going to do that. Like I said, 30, 35 points. Probably a cash game, but not too much more upside just because, they could blow him out, so they won't really need him. So, Aldridge, an all right play, but if you're looking for the huge upside, Aldridge's not really going to have it. But I think Danny Green might be the guy that can get you some upside. $4,400.
Yeah, he might provide that. Yeah. Boban is not getting play time, dude.
No, he's not. I checked it out, but yeah, they're not playing him at all. So, I don't mind Danny Green in a GPP. Probably have him. I mean, you're gonna have to need some cheap guys to get in Westbrook and Curry. So,
yeah.
Anyone else, or is that mostly it from that one?
I mean, what are you thinking about Kawhi?
I don't know. He's been 45 pretty good
last time out.
Yeah. $7,900. Like I said, it's if you get him, you can't get any of the other guys in there.
Yeah, and I think normally, he doesn't provide much more than 45 as a ceiling. I don't really. I mean, maybe one time I've seen him break the 50, 55 point mark.
Mm-hmm. I mean, as a GPP play, yeah, I'd put him in a GPP just because, like we said with Lillard, I mean, he can still get you, 40 points, 45 points. He's not going to be too well owned. I mean, if you want to go against the grind, which people are going to do. So, I don't mind Lillard, but $7,900. Yeah. And he did okay against Houston last time out. So, yeah, he's an all right pick here. Should get you about 35 points, so I don't mind it.
Yeah.
All right, next we got Detroit and Milwaukee. 203 over and under, and Milwaukee by 2. So, who are you liking in this one?
It's going to sound weird at first, but, I mean, I think you might be thinking the same thing. Probably I'm going to go with Monroe.
79. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind him. He's coming off the bench with, it's kind of annoying. I mean, I know he still gets his minutes, but it was 102.95 last time they met, so not too high of a scoring game. Yeah, Monroe not too bad of a pick. $7,900. So yeah, I like him. You like Drummond? Milwaukee terrible against Sinners.
Yeah, I mean he has a good matchup too. Really, he does, but uh, I can't. I don't know the last game. I don't know the last time they met up.
Yeah,
They have to have played the season earlier, right?
yeah, it was December 4th, so about 2 months back. So
Yeah, kind of hard to
two
go
and a
off
half.
of that.
Yeah, it's hard to. I mean, if it's 3 or 4 weeks or a month back,
Hmm.
it's not too bad. But it's been almost 3 months, so um, I don't mind Tobias Harris. He's been pretty hot.
Yeah, he definitely has been. Um,
$5,900.
you like him against the Greek Freak though?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
I
do.
think Giannis pretty much plays offense, so
Yeah, yeah, I do like Harris. $5,900. You can't really go wrong. Um, then Marcus Morris is playing power forward. Do you like him against Parker? I mean, sorry, you like Parker? He's been pretty decent. 5,700 bucks. He's been pretty good.
even in games that he's not really supposed to like perform well, he does
Mhm.
okay. And the matchups that he's supposed to win out, he does pretty well. Sometimes he gives me heart attacks sometimes because he looks like he's going to dud, and then
Mhm.
third, fourth quarter comes around and he hits his value. I don't mind him here. Like I said, I'm looking for guys around this kind of price range that are going to provide me pretty good value and maybe a ceiling, a high ceiling.
Yeah, like I said, he's going to be facing Marcus Morris. Um, Obviously not a power forward. The only bad thing, the over and under is not high, so I don't want to pick too many guys from this. Maybe Parker and Harris, but for the most part, I don't want too much to do with this. Parker and Harris are pretty cheap, so they're not going to hurt you too much. So, but
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know how much exposure I want from this since it's such a low over. So,
right.
um, I mean, for the most part, we love picking Milwaukee guys. Um,
Yeah, definitely. It seems
Middleton,
like they're normally underpriced, except for Giannis.
yeah,
He's definitely jumped up there.
yeah. There's your man KCP.
Yeah, probably not going to go with him.
um, Reggie Jackson. He's been okay, but yeah,
Meh.
yeah. So probably Parker for me. Um, you like Drummond. I mean, sorry, you like Monroe. I might have to go a little bit cheaper on my power forward tonight. Um, sorry, on my center tonight. Man, I really wish Gorgie Dang was a center because that would help out quite a bit. So,
Yeah.
anyone else you like from this one?
I don't know. I mean, probably not going to be going with Middleton.
Yeah, he's pretty expensive.
Yeah. Probably only going
So,
to be able to cover his value barely, so probably going to
yeah.
avoid that. No, that's about it.
Our next we got is the game of the night: Golden State
Hmm.
and OKC. 233 over and under, and Golden State by 3. Um,
Kyle
I'm probably
Singler.
gonna. Nah, I'm fading this game.
No, no, you got to play Kyle Singler. That's the
Oh
must
yeah.
start.
Yep. Hometown hero. Um,
I'm thinking
KD.
everybody.
Yeah, right. Man, I'm liking KD over Westbrook. I remember last time I liked Westbrook over KD, but the Westbrook was like 10-6. So
Hmm.
now Westbrook is freaking 11-1.
You know what
Oh, sorry, that's
makes me kind of
Curry.
nervous is it seems like it's open season on Steph Curry right now, though. Like, I mean, yeah, he's playing great offensively, but I mean, we saw what Lillard did to him. Uh, you think Westbrook can do the same
Offensively or defensively?
offensively?
Oh, yeah. It's Russell Westbrook, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, look, last time he faced Golden State, 69 points, man. So, yeah, he can do it.
yeah, absolutely. And
um,
Warriors have I think been giving up the most points lately. They're up
Yeah,
there.
to be honest with you, I mean,
At
I know
point
it's
guard.
only $100. I'd take Westbrook over Curry. I mean, I know it's hard to say that, but Westbrook's going to be at home, and his home crowd is going to be pumped up to try and beat Golden State. So I love Westbrook tonight. And as we know, Westbrook, he's very emotional, so that's going to pump him up quite a bit. Curry, not the most emotional guy out there. Once in a while he's emotional, but yeah, Westbrook. When it's an emotional game, Westbrook goes
Yeah.
off.
Well, I mean, it's hard to get worked up when you can just, shoot half court threes without even trying, without even watching them go in. You just know they're going in.
Right.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
just no reason to go up or down when you know that the ball's going in the basket.
Yeah, it's crazy how he does that. Is there any cheap exposure here? Harrison Barnes?
Yeah, Harrison
Um,
Barnes might be as
eh,
cheap as you can go, unless you're going to go with Bogut. But as we know, Thunder are pretty good in the down low.
I think Serge Ibaka had a half decent game. Nope, 11 points. So, and then as we know, Draymond, he's just been terrible. But I guess the only good thing, um, he's $8,100. He is dropping quite a bit, so you are gonna get. I mean, I know he's not the cheapest guy out there, but he is pretty cheap in a game that's 233 over and under.
Yeah.
And I said this before. It's going to be a good matchup, high over and under. It's going to be in a tense game, so Draymond Green may have to step up again. I definitely see a triple double here. So, and the other thing, Draymond Green's going to have to play the power forward position. The last couple games he's been playing the center position quite a bit, but he's going to have play power forward because I don't think he's going to go up against Adams and Canner. So
Yeah.
Bogut, yeah, maybe Bogut.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard for me to trust Draymond, though. I mean, even when he was playing at a high level, look, I mean, 51 and 50 going into OKC and then 35.
Yeah, I mean, like I said though, he's only $8,100, so.
Yeah.
I mean, if he was back, where he was against OKC, 9,200, nah, definitely not. But, I mean, like I said, he hasn't been doing good, but $8,100, and the over and under is 233. It's hard to ignore that.
Yeah, I think lately, Curry's been carrying his team, and that
Mm-hmm.
I see that continuing.
Um,
You gonna go with Klay Thompson?
Jeez, no. I mean, I really do like Green though, as a contrarian pick.
Yeah, I guess it is tonight.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's just hard to ignore the guy. I mean, like I said, I know he's been bad, but really, it's going to be a tough matchup, and they're going to have to need him here.
Yeah.
I see about 35-40, which is fine with me. I mean, if you can get him in there, I get him in there, but if you can't, it's not going to hurt you. But I would like to have a lot of exposure to this game, as most people do. So.
Ennis Cantor had 32 last time out against Golden State.
Yeah, but
yeah, it's not reliable.
GPP.
Steven Adams also had 25, and he's cheaper.
Anderson,
that's a better value.
Varejão's going to go off for 35.
No, definitely not.
I've been watching his games, and man, he just does not fit in Golden State. Golden State's a high-paced team, and Varejão is really slow. So, yeah, like I said, I've been watching them all, and he's downright terrible over there. He just does not fit in.
Yeah, so I think you're gonna have.
I was gonna say Curry goes down the court 2 times before Varejão gets down half the court. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, you're gonna have to count on them. Probably not playing Varejão that. I guess OKC plays fast. I mean, I don't know. They're a pretty big team. They're gonna need their big men in there.
Yeah, Bogut only played 22 minutes against Orlando. Yeah, I don't mind him. I really don't mind Bogut. $4,800, try and get some exposure. If you if you want to take a chance with Canner or Adams, maybe you can do that. It's always not too bad to get exposure from this game. Because as we know, Westbrook and Durant are going to be, pretty well covered. Because they're the two guys, so they might try and go with Canner or Adams. Who knows?
I just feel like if I'm going to go Bogut, I might as well go Adams, who got almost twice as many points as him last time and is cheaper.
Yeah. Anyone else?
I've been watching lately too. It seems like Westbrook and Adams have been working really well together. On the fast breaks, Westbrook will be driving through aggressively through the paint and just no look pass to Adams, who's following right behind him. So I think you might even see that tonight. I don't know. I really don't mind Adams as the cheapest exposure to this game.
Yeah, definitely, and he has the best mustache out there. So.
Yep. He looks like Trevor from Grand Theft Auto 5 to me.
Oh, dude, yeah, he does. That's funny. Maybe not the hair, but definitely the mustache and everything.
Right.
All right, anyone else you like from that one? I think we named every player.
Every single player that you... Well, I mean, yeah, we avoided a lot of the trash players. There's a lot of really cheap players in here that you don't need to touch.
Nope. So our next game we got is Phoenix and Memphis, 207 over and under, and Memphis by 6.5. So Memphis is coming off a back-to-back, but I like Conley, man. I like Conley.
Bounce back. I think I saw him at like 63% owned in the big double up tonight.
Yeah, the only bad thing about this, it just like the LA game, is it could be a blowout, so they may bench him in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I don't really. I mean, we saw what Memphis did. They freaking burned a lot of people.
Tell me about it. I had three of them in there.
Yeah. Yeah, it was supposed to be a good, high scoring, competitive game, I guess, but I should have known better. I mean, Memphis is a pretty good defense. I think this game probably works out a little bit the same. I don't know. Phoenix has been playing offensively. Obviously, they're always on point, but I just don't see it tonight.
Do you like Ronnie Price tonight?
I don't know. I feel like Memphis is pretty good.
He's $3,900.
I mean, it's a punt. I mean, he's a starting point guard, $3,900. If he gets 20 points, yeah, it's great. You might need him if you want to get Curry or Westbrook in there plus Durant maybe, or if you want to go spend on Davis. That's not going to be me, but yeah, I don't hate him, I guess.
Yeah, the only bad thing, Memphis pretty good defense, as we know. So
that's just my thing, is that it might be a false punt tonight.
Well, who knows? I mean, Ronnie Price might get you 25 points.
I know a lot of people were on Phil or Flip, whatever, Pressy. He came up lesser than Ronnie Price.
Yeah, that was just because, the other night when he, when he got 28 points, yeah, that's only because Price got into foul trouble, so Pressy came in, but yeah, Price is the better pick here, so.
Yeah. You liking you Archie Goodwin, or is he done?
No, he's done. He's done. Sharing minutes, and it's just, I don't know, I'm not really on him anymore. He's not starting point guard, so.
Nope.
Lance Stevenson.
Man, that really... Yeah, so he was part of the perfect lineup tonight. That's just so ridiculous.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that was crazy. $3,500.
Is Tony Allen supposed to be playing, or is he supposed to be out again?
Says he's out. I don't know.
That was against Friday. Considered a true game time decision heading into the evening.
Oh yeah, PJ Harrison's been hot. Forgot about him.
Yeah.
Do you like PJ Harrison? 24-24.
It's not too bad, is it?
No.
Yeah, monitor that. If Harrison's going to be in the starting lineup, then maybe roll with him as the cheap punt. And he's at small forward, a position that isn't too deep tonight, I feel like.
Mm-mm. No. I mean, Vander's the backup, but yeah, overall it's not deep at all. So. Yeah, Vince Carter had 5 for 5 for 3 pointers. Still only finished with 24 fantasy points, but um, yeah, I'm not playing Matt Barnes. He hurt me too much. One guy that everyone likes, not the best matchup, but man, Teletovic. You like him?
Yeah. It's hard to ignore him, man. I mean, he's still only 4,600. That's not bad. Um, he's probably only going to get you about 20, 25.
Mhm.
But we saw he had that 40-point ceiling against Brooklyn. I
Yeah.
don't know that this is the same matchup though, because
Nope.
Brooklyn's obviously nowhere near the quality of the team that Memphis is. We know they're pretty good down low. They're missing Gasol, so that hurts.
Yeah, well, the
But
good thing about Teletovic is he's an outside scorer, so he doesn't really have to deal with the Randolph too
runs
much out
those
there.
threes.
Yeah.
Um,
hmm
yeah, that's true. So I mean, I don't know. Still, I feel like Memphis is still pretty good on the wings.
I don't mind Teletovic, $4,600, so that's just the. I mean, if he can get you 25, you're fine.
Yeah.
And some of the commentators were saying, for the most part, when they had Marc Gasol in there, Memphis was, pretty slow, defensive team, but now they don't have him in there. They're a little bit faster, because for the most part, they got some pretty energetic guys out there. So this should be a high-paced game. So, yeah, I don't mind Teletovic. Um, Chris Humphries,
Oof,
10 rebounds, no points. That's funny.
yeah, that's a
Yeah, I'm
punt
just
and a
joking.
half. I don't know about that.
You like Zach Randolph here? Center position
Um,
against Tyson Chandler?
well, I think last game they started Brandon Wright at the center.
Right, power forward.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's
that's what
confusing
they
because
did.
they have him
Yeah,
listed backwards,
they always change it up.
and it's not like
Um,
I watch them, so I don't know.
I watched it last night, the
Yeah.
game. So, um,
So he's the starting power forward. All right. Randolph against Chandler. Chandler part of the perfect lineup also pissing me off.
two really good defensive players. Um,
That's risky at best.
yeah, definitely risky. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna play him. Um, it's crazy to see the Suns in the bottom half in a defensive position. So, uh, yeah, I just don't see anyone else. I don't know if I like Brandon Wright again tonight. I mean, he's a cheap punt play.
Um, yeah, we're kind of looking for them, aren't we?
He doesn't have much upside, but
Feels like tonight's going to end up being a stars and scrubs night for
mhm,
everyone.
it's gonna
Um,
be just gotta get the right scrubs in there.
yeah.
Who has the most upside? Right now, I don't think Wright has any upside. I think Chandler, he may have a little upside. I mean, even in the hard matchups, he still does half decent. I mean, he faced Utah, one of the best defenses in the league at centers, got 27. Golden State 27, Dallas 33. I don't know. Maybe it's Chandler. Who knows? Whenever we don't pick Chandler, he goes off for 25, 30. So
Well, yeah. So by the same token, if I get on him, then he's probably going to bomb. So
yeah, he might. Yeah, Brendan Wright has the second best rating of the night, but his projection is only 19 though. Um,
ugh.
so I think that's mostly it. We hit almost everyone in that one. So all right, we got one game left. We got Brooklyn and Utah, 195 over and under, and Utah by 11. This is just gonna be a terrible, terrible game.
Yeah, unless we get absolutely surprised and proven wrong, yeah, this is going to be a complete blowout, a demolishing victory by Utah.
Do you like
And
Gobert?
um,
67.
I just don't know how much I like any.
Oh, he's been terrible.
any of these players who are going to be expensive and they're going to be playing in a blowout and they haven't been playing up to potential. This is just it's just bad news written all over it.
Rodney Hood, maybe. I mean, it's just because he's a good shooter, and Brooklyn is terrible against shooting guards. So 6,000. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Hood's too bad here, but
What about Joe Johnson? They still have him listed on here. We can take
right.
him.
There
That'd be a
you
good
go.
play.
Oh, yeah, he gets you probably 45 or 50 tonight.
Yeah, definitely. From his couch playing 2K.
Right.
Um, you gonna go with
Bogdanovic,
Shelvin Mack?
22. Dude, that actually might be a good play, dude. Honestly, ooh, there's your sleeper right there. I'm being honest too.
I mean, if you put Shelvin Mack in there, you can obviously fit in Westbrook or Curry, whichever you prefer. Thinking Westbrook.
I I really do like Shelvin Mack. I mean, he's still playing, pretty good minutes. Clinton's just downright terrible against point guard. So yeah, $3,700. I think you found our cheap GPP play right there. So um, that's pretty crazy how the most expensive point guard on this game is $4,800.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, anytime you can get a ball handler that cheap, I mean,
yeah,
that's not bad,
nope.
especially a starting.
Yeah, he's starting. Trey Burke doesn't really do anything. Raul Neto, none of them do anything. So Shelvin Mack's probably the best option there. So yeah, I don't mind him. Um, from this game, you don't want to get high, like you said, expensive guys, just because not too much upside. But Shelvin Mack, like I said, $3,700. Only need about 20 from him, 25.
I'm sure
So
Gordon Hayward will go off for about 60 tonight since we're not going to play him.
um, yeah, honestly, not too bad of of an option. But man, I don't know. Pretty good matchup.
Yeah, I don't. It's just hard to pick too many players from this game.
Yeah, but it's the games that you don't pick anyone from is the players that go off.
I mean, he might go overlooked because everyone's going to want to play Durant. So,
Yep.
if he hits, 6 times value, like we've said before, you're cooking.
Yeah. I mean, I think he can get you about 35, 40 tonight. I think he can do that quite a bit.
Would you go Durant and Hayward?
I was actually thinking that. I mean, if you could do that, but yeah, I mean, like I've said all year, every time we look at Utah's, usually the game's never over 200, over and under. So, I mean, if you look at his stat, he's been doing all this with over and under being under 200. So, yeah, I do like Hayward as a GPP play. I do like him. I think he's only going to be about 10% owned, 10-15% owned. So, yeah, he could be a sneaky play. And he does have that upside that we are looking for. So, even if he doesn't go off, he still gets you about 35. So,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely a sneaky play. Derek Favors, he's a little expensive for me. Yeah, I just don't really see anyone else here. Thaddeus Young, way too much right now. Really good game against Phoenix, but yeah, I think that's mostly it. So, all right, well, you can go first again.
All right. Go ahead and put Westbrook in there.
All right.
Then I'll go with Shelvin Mack, Wiggins, Green,
Wiggins, Green,
Durant, Hayward, Dieng.
Oh, you gotta slow down here.
All right.
I'm only at Durant. All right, Hayward, Dang,
Parker, and Adams.
There it is. Who was it? Dang, and then who?
Parker.
Okay. And Adams. Okay. Wow, I think that's the fastest you've ever done a lineup. um, yeah, definitely a GPP one.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, but yeah, overall, pretty good lineup. That's mostly everyone we touched on. So, yeah, as we know, I think Wiggins is going to be my most questionable guy out there
Mm-hmm.
out of them all. But yeah, overall, really do like it. So, do mine real quick. Wow, that was pretty quick. So, um, all right, let's go see what I got going here. Let's see. All right, let's put in Westbrook. Yeah, I'm just gonna do what you did here. I'm gonna put in some Mac. I think he's gonna be the guy you really need tonight. Yeah, shooting guards is not looking too good tonight, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Putting Green. Let's put him in there real quick. Skip that part. Yeah, man, my lineup's almost looking exactly like yours. So,
Yeah, that was pretty much like the only lineup I could really effectively come up with right on the ball.
yeah. Um, wow,
It's kind of tough.
it's not easy tonight. All right, I'll just hurry up and do this. I'm just gonna put in random people, just because I don't want to take a long time, and this is just gonna be just random. So, um, you know what? Screw it. Let's just put him in there, even though I don't really like him. It looks pretty, and I don't know. Cantor, who knows? This is just a terrible looking rough draft. Definitely not my final at all. Kind of people I like, but yeah. If you guys are watching this later, don't pick that lineup. Trust me. Just trying to put some guys I like in there. No need to really overthink it right now because we still have 13 hours. While we're doing this video, so no need to overthink it. So, all right, well, I guess you can do your 50-50 or
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit difficult, but I'll
yeah.
attempt a somewhat 50-50 lineup here. So I guess I'll start off with Lillard and Holiday.
All right.
Um, whew. Um, Man, you know what? We were calling him a tournament play, but I think I might just go with Mirza here.
Oh, Toledovich?
Yeah, I'm gonna hop around here with
It's all good.
somewhat cheaper options here. Sorry, I'm kind of definitely hopping around. Um, let's go with I guess I'll put Danny Green in there. I just don't. I mean, I don't know how cash safe that is, but he's got a really good matchup. I
Pretty good
look for
upside.
yeah, pretty good upside. Looking for him to bounce back. Um, and then I'll probably go with Kawhi Leonard and Gordon Hayward. Shooting guard. I'm gonna try to fit in my second shooting guard here. I can't go with Clay. Um, oh well, I think Joe Johnson's probably cash safe.
Yeah, there you go, Joe Johnson, bro, all the way.
We talked about it. You're looking for a guy who you know what he's going to get for his price tag. Zach LaVine, let's just throw him in there.
Yep.
And then that leaves me with Dwight Howard. So Lillard, Holiday, Green, LaVine, Leonard, Hayward, Teletovich, Parker, and Howard.
Howard against San Antonio.
Yeah, obviously it's not really safe. I mean, you can go
Wow.
with Greg Monroe instead.
Yeah,
Probably going to go with Greg Monroe instead.
yeah, I would.
Just
But
to, yeah, I mean, who cares about that $200? I think FanDuel does that with you sometimes.
yeah, they do.
You just think you need to spend more, but really you could probably spend down and actually get a better performance sometimes.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, they just like to show you. Oh, look, you got $200 left over. You can spend that elsewhere.
Yeah.
Um, all right, let me do mine real quick. All right. It's gonna be so hard to do all this. Let's take Rodney Hood because, like I said, he has a pretty good matchup. Um, if you really want, like, I'm not, like we said in the past, this is not finals. We're just messing around. Um, one guy we both totally missed was Tobias Harris.
Yeah, yeah. There's definitely room to improve on these lineups.
Yeah. Yeah, we're
Um,
just, like we said, we're just skipping over these pretty quickly.
yeah. Just doing it for the sake of it, basically.
Yeah. Um, shoot. Yeah, I have no idea. Um, I guess I'll just put in Bogut. Like I said, nothing special, but that's my kind of mess around one. Westbrook, Holiday, Levine, Danny Green, Hayward, Harris, Draymond Green, Jabari Parker, Bogut. Um, nah, it's not looking too good tonight. I might have to make a lineup where have one or two OKC guys, Golden State, like we did last time, and
Hmm.
just see how it works out. Because I do think there is enough value outside of this game
Hmm.
to just have one, just one of the big guys.
Yeah, I think you're pretty much going to have one of these
You have to have
top tier
one.
guys in your cash lineup.
Yeah, I mean, if you have like try and get two or three of them in there, it's just pushing it.
Yeah, that's when
Um,
you enter GPP realm.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I might do a lineup where I just have one of them in there, and because, like I said, I do think there is value everywhere else. Of course, you got the big three, but they eat up your money. So if you just get at least one of them in there, you should still do fine. You can try and get Westbrook. Westbrook and Holiday are in there. Holiday should still get 35, 40.
Hmm.
So yeah, I think that mostly does it. Anything else?
No, just I mean, come check us out on Twitter. That's for sure.
Yep.
We've been successful. Our customers have been posting a lot of pictures and giving us positive feedback. We've been getting pretty good renewal rates. So come on, check us out. What are you waiting for?
Yep, definitely. Yep, for the most part, doing pretty good over there. Like I said, cash 306. So yeah, definitely come check us out. Like I said, I will have our regular Twitter page in the comment section, and our premium Twitter link in the comment section. Our regular one just gives you one free lineup. Plus, you can ask us some questions there. Plus, the free one has our link to our premium one. Like I said, I will have both of them, so you can ask questions about our premium plan and all that. So yeah, I think that mostly does it. Once again, guys, thank you for joining and watching. Hopefully this helps you guys out. If you did like the video, please leave a like. We do appreciate it. If you have not subscribed yet, subscribe for some more good research and good discussion, everything like that. So, like I said, I think that mostly does it. Hope everybody has a good Saturday, and we can win some money on Fan tonight. So, all right, guys, hope everyone has a good start to their weekend.